If you fly a drone, there's some breaking news that you might want to know about. The Federal Aviation Administration just announced a new drone law that affects, well, everyone, me included. What exactly is it? It's TRUST, and TRUST stands for
the Recreational UAS Safety Test,
which
according to PL 115254, Section 349,
means every single person flying a drone has to take it. So in this week's video, I'm gonna go take the test and I'm gonna share with you what that experience is like, as well as some of the most helpful info on what you need to know about TRUST. And if you're new here, yow! I'm Christine and this is Create with CL, where I give away all of my secrets on what goes behind being a travel creator. And one of my tools is my drone. I'm super passionate about helping people to fly drones because drones are so easy and so fun. Make sure you check the description because I have tons of info in there for you, and also other fun things, and I don't want you to miss it. Let's dive in. First question you're probably wondering is, where do you go to take this test? And on the FAA website, they call out 16 test centers where you can go and take this test, which is free. And I'm choosing to take it from the Pilot Institute because I love Greg and his team, and this is where I went and learned to become a Part 107 pilot. Link in the description below for my full experience on that. 97% score, and I didn't open a single book to study. Amazing. And I passed that test in 20 minutes. Usually takes people a really long time. But this test is a no-fail test. In other words, you can't fail this one. It's free and it should take 30 minutes. So me being me, I am going to start a timer and see how long it actually takes. So let's take the test. Okay, I'm logged in. Let's do this. Timer on. Yeah. All right, welcome. There's 4 modules, BTW. Right off the bat, I'll say it was a lot of reading, but it was a lot of reading of basic drone rules, which is really important for people to know. No more than 400 feet. No more than 400 feet. That's an important one to know. A lot of people don't know that. I can already say if you took the Part 107 exam, this is really easy. In other words, it's all things you already know. I could see for someone who has no experience at all, this could be new. All right, quiz time. Here are 2 examples of questions. The first one, checking your drone before you fly to make sure it's not damaged. Yeah, that's probably a good idea to do. That's common sense. Got it right. But a question like FAA registration number, where does it need to be displayed? It's a newer thing that it must be displayed on the outside of your drone. And that's something you know if you've taken the Part 107. But again, all of the reading is in there so you can learn about things as you're going. This is boring, but important. Okay, first 7 questions done. 3 more quizzes. Next. This is why I like the Pilot Institute. It's so straightforward, easy to follow along. This is a lot of reading though. But the reading is important, and especially if you're brand new to drones and don't know anything. Pass another exam. 2 down, 2 to go. Let's go. We're at 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Visual line of sight. So topics like this are very straightforward if you've been flying a drone for a while, and especially if you're a pilot. I kind of put myself back in the shoes of when I recently took my motorcycle exam. You also have to take the driver's test again. And an example question like this, it's very straightforward, and you know you're supposed to pull over and stop when an emergency vehicle is behind you, but you only know that because you've been driving for a while and you have taken that driver's test. This is how I feel about this exam. Yeah, 3 down. 5 minutes and 30 seconds. So if you're brand new to drones, just like when you're a teenager taking the driver's test for the first time, you probably need to do some reading, and it will probably take a little bit longer, probably the full 30 minutes to get through the exam. But everything you need to know is in there, and you can't get anything wrong. They don't let you move forward unless you have correctly answered the questions. Done. Stop. Oh, not bad. 7:11. 7 minutes, 11 seconds. I know a lot of people are already asking, do I have to take it? Only you can make that choice. I'm going to share with you how I think about it. If you're flying a drone and the FAA approaches you, or a law enforcement person approaches you, you need to have your certificate. I also think about it like fishing. Sometimes you're fishing and someone will approach you to look at your fishing license. Sometimes you'll come back on the boat and someone will be waiting for you to check your fishing license. And sometimes they don't. Sometimes you're at the grocery store and you're buying a bottle of nice champagne and you might look under 35, and sometimes they'll card you and sometimes they don't. And kind of like Almond Joy. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Which, by the way, they updated that slogan. Does anyone actually eat Almond Joy? Tell me in the comments, I'm curious. I think it's okay. It's definitely on the bottom of my list. I digress. Drones are so fun. I'm Christine. I'm here to help you out. Everything I talked about is in the description below, minus the almond joy part. But if you have any questions, holla in the comments, add your tips below in the comments, and I'll see ya in the next one. Ciao.